Alright, everybody, so it's been. Today's Thursday. We got up here Tuesday. It's just been one of them days, one of them weeks. I ended up replacing the filters, air filters on the truck, whatever. Bought the purge valve, which didn't work. Then got the air dryer today. Got it on. Just realized there was no air building. The air wasn't building up in the tanks. And I'm thinking it's the air dryer. Other mechanic was thinking it's the air dryer. And yeah, because we're like, well, it was working fine. Everything was working. Everything was fine. But before I got before I ordered the air dryer, the stupid thing stopped airing up. And right there should have said something to me or somebody in mechanics, so whatever. But we got to get a air compressor. So they replace the air dryer, which, like I said, I've been wanting to replace it for a minute now. But I was gonna use the purge valve to prolong it, right? Well, can't do that. Well, you can, but the purge valve that they ordered for me and that got put on, what didn't work anyways. It was just shooting out air. So that's where the air dryer came into play. But cheer out of my face. As you can see, new air dryer. Just got put on today. But dang it. Oh yeah, I forgot. This side's latched. So that damn thing decided to go out. This. In all reality, it's not leaking oil. It's not blowing out oil. So the headers, the header of the compressor, you can replace. You don't have to replace this whole freaking thing because it's gear driven. So this is all one big ass unit, all the way up to here. And then your power steering pump basically connects to it right there. Now, I called Freightliner. Oh, I called Kenworth in Phoenix. I got a part number. God damn it. I got a part number. And then I called Freightliner. The part number that Kenworth gave me, Freightliner had. It was like over $2,000 for that compressor. Then I called and stayed on hold with Kenworth out here because I called them first, but they just took too freaking long to answer. But I called them back just to see if they had the air compressor. Well, when I gave him my VIN, he gave me a totally different number. So he was like, well, this is what's showing up for your truck. And I was like, well, the part number that Phoenix gave me doesn't match. And he goes, I don't know why he gave you those numbers because that's not what's showing for your truck. I was like, all right. So he gave me a price quote of $1,722.78. And he has one in stock. It's a remanufactured one, but he says he has one. Now, a brand new one is... don't even want to know. But I called Freightliner back to see if they have one. See if they have one and see if the price is different. They didn't have one. So, yeah. I can't call Cummins because they're closed right now. Because there's a Cummins right around the corner. And they're probably going to be expensive. I could call Fleet Pride. Because when I was pulling it up, it showed Fleet Pride. They have one in stock, but what store? So I would have to call them to see the price of theirs and see if they have one. So in the morning, just gonna have to get up. Plus, there's no freight, apparently. So the load that I was supposed to take to Cali, delivered today, because today's Thursday, delivered at 5 o'clock today. Tomorrow's Friday. And she's like, there's 12 trucks in Northern Cal and Southern Cal that are 12 loads short. So I was like, so you're telling me if I went to Cali, anyways, the only thing is I would have had one load under my belt and then I'll be sitting anyways. Like, yeah. Okay. So, but other than that, this truck, I already knew a couple things that need to be replaced on it. It's just sometimes stuff just doesn't work out while trying to get stuff replaced. But I just got done getting that water pump replaced. And of course, just got the air dryer replaced. And then now the air compressor. Which, there's still one more thing that needs to be replaced after the air compressor, which I could work with for a while without it. And it's not a big deal. But I just gotta get moving. They didn't have anything for me for today or tomorrow. So I was either gonna be stuck out here or I was gonna be stuck in California. But can't say I was gonna be stuck if my truck is in the shop, if that makes sense. Because if my truck's ready to roll, they're able to like try to push a little bit harder. But since my truck's not, it's one of those things to where, what do you do? So we are parked in front of the shop because this is the bay that I was in when they replaced the air dryer. Then they put air in it. What the hell? Man, I gotta clean my... Look at that. Anyways, I gotta... The shop's gonna call, see if they can get air compressor for cheaper, blah, 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 such, so on. And the one mechanic said that he'll be able to get to it and swap it out tomorrow. What time? I don't know. How long is it gonna take? I don't know. But Kenworth has the part, I don't know if I said this, for $1,722. Now, it might be a little bit cheaper going through Swift, but I don't know. I don't even know. I still have. She hasn't even gave me the amount for the air dryer because she gave me one or two different amounts depending on where she was getting it from. So still got to get that. But right now, the water pump is paid for. Air dryer is not, and the air compressor is not gonna be right now. But everything will work out. So, and this truck only has just over 700,000 miles on it. But my very first truck, my very first automatic Kenworth, the certain parts didn't go out until it was at like 800,000. So the parts, no, some of the parts that went out on that truck, I've already replaced on this truck before it even hit 700,000 miles. That's pretty much it. I'm just blabbing on right now. Just a little frustrated, but it'll all work out. So, thank you guys for watching. If you watched this long, and we will go from there. And I will see what happens tomorrow, and go from there. So.